what are some of the things that guys can do? What are some of the habits that they need when they first start out to be, to get on this path of like trying to become a better guy? Like, what are some of the best habits when they're first starting out to create, outside of the social media profiles, and some real life habits they can create to actually, be a better man?
Andy Frisella, his 75 hard thing, which I recommend everyone. One of the things he says, you have to take a picture at the end of every day, right? And I know a lot of people that are like, so you do the 2 workouts per day.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people that have done it, but I'm not familiar with the actual
Take
program.
2 workouts a day. One of them has to be outside. You have to read 10 pages from a book. You have to drink a gallon of water. You have to stick to a diet. And then at the end of the day, you need to take a photo of your progress throughout all 75 days. And at first, whenever, as a guy like me, who's, was never comfortable taking my shirt off in public, I am now because I finished 75 hard, and I can't believe how different I look. Because of that, it feels kind of gay to like take a picture of yourself every day. Like, why would I do it? Like, it's kind of like super narcissistic. And so, but when I did it, I noticed that I would keep more accountable to doing it every. And I added
accountability.
I added a couple things. I added cold plunge every day to my tasks.
That's just doing something hard again.
Yes.
Like I do that every day too, but it's like, it's the mentality of waking up. You don't really want to do it. It sucks really bad for a minute.
Yeah.
But number one, it's a mental challenge to get over. And then you kind of start your day.
Exactly.
It does make you feel better, and dopamine and all this other stuff. Yeah. But the actual doing of the thing, getting past that hard part, it just like, the more you can do that type of stuff, the easier life gets.
Well, the thing is, and a lot of people are not going to like this answer, but it like showing the progress that you do every day and the work you put in on social media actually makes you more accountable to do the work. People hate this idea. Social media is not your God. Social media is just like a placeholder for where you can show things.
A lot of guys, I had a hard time with that when social media first came out, because I didn't want to, like, you kind of feel like you're bragging or whatever. Now I feel like it could have helped a lot of people, if you post the right stuff. I do feel that way. In the beginning, I only thought it was for that. And so I'm sure a lot of just normal guys that I never posted before 8 months ago or whatever the number was ever. And I watch a lot of stuff on there and consume content, got education from podcasts and stuff. I loved it. But for me, I'm like, I don't want to post every day on here. That seems like kind of weird.
I'm a 47-year-old retired military officer.
In my mind, it felt like, number one, like bragging, hey, I did this and I did this with this business and I sold this property. Like, it felt more like you're bragging, but I didn't know
you're educating
when you do it the right way, how many people would actually help.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. But for a normal guy that doesn't really have social media, all he does is just watch. It is really hard to get past that. Like, I'm going to post something every day, no matter what it is. But you're right. I do see how it could kind of hold you accountable if you go
years. And do you think I want to do that? No, to what works. And this works to build your business, to find your employees, to find sponsors, to find cool locations, to have events, and to date incredible women. This works. And you want to deny it. You want as hard as you can to deny it. But the reality is social media is not going away. No matter how much you talk about people's mental health,